Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show. Tune in for a vibrant mix of fashion, finance, and life's essential foundations. Join us for expert interviews, insightful discussions, and empowering insights to elevate your lifestyle. From fashion trends to financial tips and personal growth strategies, we've got you covered. So grab your headphones and get ready to be inspired. Tune in now to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show and embark on this exciting journey with us.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Waite, your host at the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show. And we were talking to Manny Lopez, who is an amazing entrepreneur here in California. Manny, continue what you were sharing earlier in terms of the example of your story.
Yes. So I was talking about how you can turn something that you love to do into a business, and a lot of people don't realize that. So I'm going to show you an example of how this works. So Maria, if you were just had a free day to yourself, didn't have to worry about any bills, you didn't have to worry about any task, nothing in business was required, you just had a free day to yourself, what is something that you love to do?
Okay, there's a couple of things. One is, just for fun, I want to do, I like fashion show because I love the art and the creativity of people who's creating the dresses and gowns. But the second thing that I have, wanted to explore is to be able to help some of the underprivileged kids in the Philippines, because I was watching all these videos and I feel like, I have to do something about this. So those are the two things that I'm thinking.
Okay. Look, this is how we combine both into your business. This is exactly what I did with my From Orphan to CEO program. See, network of influence, right? This is what the revenue of my business comes in, is a referral networking group. Yes. And I literally created that program as a funding arm of my From Orphan to CEO program. Here's how that works, okay? If you ever heard of the Tom Shoes business model, it's a shoe company, Tom Shoes. Every time somebody buys a pair of shoes, they give a pair of shoes away for free, right, to somebody in need. So they have a business where they create shoes and they just price their shoes at the ability to serve their customer, keep their business profitable, and also serve those in need. You could do the same exact thing with a fashion show, okay? You can say, yes, you know what? I love fashion. I love fashion shows. I love attending them. I love looking at them, watching videos about them. I wish that I could be a part of that journey. Well, you could create a fashion show. You could literally have a way where every ticket sold to your fashion show could be funding those in need in the Philippines. You could have sponsorships in that fashion show where a percentage of proceeds goes to that. You can create a nonprofit that's part of the fashion show that raises funds for those in needs in the Philippines. There's so many things you could do behind that, whether it's a fashion show, whether you like to surf, right? Mm-hmm. You can go to the beach every Saturday and just surf and realize so many kids have never been on a surfboard, and their mom and dad would gladly pay the local surfing legend at the local beach who's out there ripping waves because he's been doing it since 10, and now he's out there at 30 years old. Yeah, now he's going to get paid every weekend to go out there and have a class where 10 kids are learning about surfing for the very first time. And how he's getting paid to surf. You're getting paid to put on a fashion show. At the same time, supporting those in need, because all you do is creating a way where you can take some of those funds that are coming into business and supporting those ideas that you're passionate about. Every single one of you watching this right now can do the same thing, whether it's fashion, whether it's sports, whether it's fitness, whether it's health and wellness, whether it's consulting or coaching. You have something that is really easy for you, that's fun. You could talk about it all day. You would watch videos about it all day. You would literally pay to be in the room, and yet realize other people would do exactly the same if you just offered that as a service.
Well, I am so glad you shared that. Because, the good thing about that, Manny, is that the Fire Up Live has what we call the Fire Up Wings fashion show, which I incorporated in the last day. And that fashion show actually is helping two nonprofit organizations. I don't know if you've heard the Trueness Project. So that is owned by Teresa Lawrence, who is, trying to raise money for the students in Kenya, Africa. And, she went there as a speaker. And then when she ended up going there and she met all these students, like 12,000 students, she fell in love, and she said she's going to make a mission or a nonprofit to help the students in that country. And at the same time, I have this nonprofit organization called the Inland Valley Business and Community Foundation that has always been the sponsor for the TEDx Temecula. But, this time I thought that I used that nonprofit in order to help the underprivileged kids through the Fire Up Wings fashion show. And you're perfect. You said it perfectly the way I am doing it now. So, and thank you for sharing that. So anyway, Manny, how can people work with you? What is the best way to get hold of you? And also, if you can share other things that you want the audience to know, feel free to do it at this time.
Sure. So I'm very accessible. As you guys can see, I literally put my phone number right here. This reaches me directly. You guys can text me any question. It is always me responding. It may not respond right away. I get it. Sometimes I'm out with the family. I'm on date nights, Netflix and chilling with the wife. There's all kinds of things I'd be doing, but I will always respond to you at some point. So anytime you guys want to reach, you got a question about an event, you want to support foster kids, you want to sponsor, you want to do some fun stuff together, just text me at that line. Best way to reach me. You want to check out our stuff, you can watch episodes of my TV show, my TEDx talk, everything about anything that we got going on. Any free events that you guys want to access, you want to inside my school, go to mannyfestation.com. So that's Manny, just like my name, Manny, festation.com. I always like to leave the audience with a quote that has really stuck with me the entire time I've been an entrepreneur, and it's literally a driving force behind how I do what I do, and that is that we are all created for greatness, not mediocrity, that we are to live our lives accordingly, striving to be agents of change as we attempt to leave this world a better place than we found. So always remember, my friends, you are too blessed to be stressed, and go serve your way to success.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Manny. And for everyone out there, don't forget the Fire Up Live is on September 25th to the 28th. And Manny is going to be on the September 25th event. So make sure that you check out fireuplive.com and get your tickets. It's only $25. We've reduced it so everybody can, get a ticket. And make sure that you attend, and it starts at 1 o'clock until 5 o'clock p.m. And it will be held at the center, which is located at 1205 Auto Parkway in Escondido. If you have any questions, feel free to call me at 619-453-4664, or you can also call the 951-378-5316. And again, thank you so much for Manny for being here. And I'm really excited that you're going to be a part of the Fire Up Live. And I know that you're going to have a blast. And Jim McLaughlin is joining us too as the founder and CEO of the TEDx Temecula. And we also have Glenn Morshower, who is a Hollywood actor, legendary actor, who's going to be there, and he's helping the speakers, the entrepreneurs, to have a great mindset and be powerful on stage. So don't miss this opportunity, because it is incredible. Having Manny Lopez, Jim McLaughlin, Steve Matley, and Glenn Morshower, you've got all the experts that you need in order to be successful in your business and to have a fabulous lifestyle. So Manny, thank you so much.
Waite, hello.
Yes. Thank you, Manny. And so, I will be teaching some information on branding, because that is a critical information of your business. So you want to make sure that you also get to understand that part of your business. Anyway, thank you so much, Manny. And for everyone out there, don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Fabulous Lifestyle Radio Show, where we talk about food, fashion, finance, and foundations of life. We are live on KCAA Radio Broadcasting Network. KCAA is affiliated with CNBC, NBC News, and NBC Sports. We are sponsored by Sheltered Studios, Fire Connect, and Building Solid Foundation.